Well, welcome back to Inside SWAC. It was a cold and rainy day in Birmingham, but for Alabama A&M and Prairie View, it was the day that they dreamed about since two-a-day practices started more than 4 months ago. After Prairie View took an early 3-0 lead, the Bulldogs turned to Ulysses Banks, and the Birmingham native delivered, pounding 46 yards in the first quarter, including a 2-yard touchdown to put Alabama A&M ahead 7-3. The Panthers answered when K.J. Black hit Michael Benson for a 21-yard touchdown, and then the Bulldogs came right back when Dante Mason found Quentin Carlock for a 9-yard score, and the Bulldogs took a 14-10 lead into halftime. Now, Eddie, for the Bulldogs, this is pretty much how they wanted things to start.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Alabama A&M had a lead in total yards, rushing yards, first down, the time of possession, and most importantly, the scoreboard. Alabama A&M wanted to make it a physical contest early on, and they ran the football 24 times in the first half compared to only 9 pass attempts. They had 100 more rushing yards than Prairie View. Banks was gashing the Panthers' defense and really executing Anthony Jones' game plan. Prairie View seemed a little bit anxious. K.J. Black had already attempted 17 passes and scrambled several times as the Alabama A&M pass rush, led by Jeremy Maddox, was getting pressure on him. It wasn't the kind of beginning that the Panthers imagined for their first ever trip to the SWAC championship game. So let's take a look at a couple of those plays that would dictate the matchup going into the second half. Early on, it was Mason with this patented sweep play. This is something that Coach Jones has been doing for the last couple of years. They do a great job of blocking the end guy on the line of scrimmage and getting the quarterback on the edge of the defense where he has a run-throw option. But K.J. Black and his Prairie View offense, this is something that goes outside of the X's and O's. You can see he has a free rusher come in his face. What does he do? He sidesteps him and calmly completes the touchdown pass to Benson. Those are the type of plays that you can't coach out of your quarterback. They just happen. But the freshman, Deontay Mason, he comes back with this touchdown pass at the end of the second quarter. And what you have to look at here is Prairie View, because of all the rushing attempts that Alabama A&M was doing, it had to put more people in the box. And it gave them some passing opportunities, A&M taking advantage of the running game and then set up the pass at the end of that second quarter.
And you like to see a first half like this. Both teams involved, both teams going back and forth, giving the fans a little something to watch out there in the stands.
Well, we knew that Coach Jones was to come out here and try to establish the running game. He did that with Ulysses Banks. Then it opened up some opportunities in the passing game, also using Mason to run the football, controlling the clock. Going into halftime, Coach Jones had to feel that his program and his football team was doing exactly what he wanted.
And we're controlling the clock right here. When we come back, we'll see the second half of one of the most exciting SWAC championship games ever. This is Inside SWAC.